Thank you for arriving one evening without a promise of forever, only a little flower in your hand, and one familiar smile beside the doorway, one hand resting close beside my own, one silence that required no name, and one ordinary day becoming memory. Author Alton Nguyen invites you to enjoy the song. Thank you, my love.
Thank you for the rainy mornings, sitting there and listening by the window. Thank you for the late day sunlight falling through your hair upon the chair. Thank you for the coffee you once left there, a trace of color resting on the cup, and your fragrance lingering in the room. There were things I never said aloud, living quietly between our years. There were evenings spent in silence, listening until the final chord was gone. You watched the city through the window, I watched your shadow on the table. Outside the sky grew slowly dark. Thank you for the days we stayed so near, for hands that rested gently side by side, for eyes that found each other in the city, for rain that touched your tender shoulders. Thank you for the smallest moments, one quiet laugh, one passing glance, still traveling through the years with me.
Thank you for that summer roadway where we walked without a hurry. Thank you for the violet scarf forgotten on a rainy afternoon. Thank you for the letter never mailed. Thank you for the name left incomplete. Thank you for the time you turned around.
Thank you, though that dusk is far away, our table waits for no one now. That window still looks toward the city, the golden lamp still shines each night. Sometimes an old song comes returning, sometimes the flowers bloom again, and your name passes through remembrance. Tonight I open that old window, a wind from somewhere moves the curtain, a distant saxophone is calling, slow as footsteps at the road's end. One clear glass remains upon the table. I pour a little wine and listen the city drifts in silence. Thank you never becomes a farewell. It simply rests inside this song, as music slowly leaves the doorway, as lamplight settles on the keys. Someone disappears along the street. One new star awakens above me, and thank you softly lingers on. Thank you softly lingers on.